On the next Game On, the NBA playoff race is heating up, and we'll take a look at the teams fighting for the postseason in our weekly NBA Double Team header.
Plus, we'll go in the dugout with the analyst Nick Pierce to get us all caught up on the Liberty Flames.
And one athlete shares a Bible verse that helps strengthen their faith in Keepers of the Flame.
That's all on the next Game On.
That saw some fantastic freshmen rise to the occasion. We'll break it down and get reaction from both sides.
Plus, it was opening day in Major League Baseball. We'll have the highlights for you. Game On starts right now.
Tim Tebow has returned to the NFL. We will discuss the impact he made for Philly and the story of a former big league pitcher who is now helping to teach the game of baseball to the next wave of players. That's all ahead. Game On starts right now. Welcome to Game On. We're a show about sports and faith. So where else would we begin the program but with Tim Tebow, right? Tebow time is back, this time in Philly. The man hasn't played in an NFL game since 2012, and yet few players create more buzz than the former Heisman winner. And buzz is not something Eagles coach Chip Kelly to shy away from. According to multiple reports, Tebow is signing a one-year deal with Philadelphia for the league minimum. The Eagles had worked Tebow out last month, and now they add him to a crowded quarterback position. Philly now has Sam Bradford, Mark Sanchez, Matt Barkley, and Tebow all at that position. So it will be interesting to see how all things play out. Outside of his college glory days at Florida, Tebow's best remembered for his magical 2011 in Denver. That season led the Broncos to the playoffs and even helped win their first-round game in overtime over the Steelers. Following that season, he was shipped out to the Jets, where he threw passes in 2012 and hasn't played in a regular season game since. Sports, and over the weekend, the number 2 seeded Liberty men's tennis squad continued their quest to capture the Big South title with the quarterfinal match against the number 7 seeded UNC Asheville. After falling behind 1-0, following the doubles point, Liberty rebounded. The Seagulls played to down the Bulldogs 4-2. Now, Liberty advances to the semifinals round. Meanwhile, head coach Chris Johnson was named Big South Coach of the Year. And Liberty's number 2 Seagulls star, Sam Matheson, earned a spot on the Big South Conference men's tennis all-conference singles squad. The NBA playoffs got underway this weekend, and it's a race to see which team can outlast the other. Despite the higher-seeded team and having home court advantage, the Clippers went into their first round with the Spurs as decided underdog. Clippers sure seemed to use that proceed as a slight motivation in Game 1 as they rocketed out to a double-digit lead in the first quarter. Let's go to the third. Blake Griffin set the tone. He was in acceleration mode, driving and throwing it down. Clippers up 6. Late in the third, Chris Paul, sweet wraparound pass to Griffin. Clippers up 10. Griffin had 26 points on the night. In the fourth quarter, Clippers up by 14. Griffin to J.J. Redick for the corner 3. Look at Paul, cutting his way down the lane like a boss. Huge night for Paul. He finishes for 32 points, and the Clippers win Game 1, 107-92. In the East, LeBron and the Cavs opening their series against the Boston Celtics, but LeBron wouldn't be the star in this one. Instead, it was Kyrie Irving dropping 30, including this 3-ball to beat the halftime buzzer. LeBron, says headband, will finish with 26 and 7 as the Cavs win it 113-100. It was the team's first playoff win since May of 2010. That team was also led by LeBron James, and that win also happened to be against the Celtics. As you know, Wisconsin basketball lost in the national championship game, and understandably, many of their fans are upset, but at least most of them don't have livestock that offer up a constant reminder. One Wisconsin dairy farmer had his cow painted with the Badgers logo, and now the beast is a constant reminder of one of the school's most outranked losses. Not to mention, the cow has to be the laughingstock of the barnyard.